Hey guys, today I'm going to show you what you can do with social media, how it benefits your business, and ultimately how you can use it to scale your business in 2025. Social media has changed dramatically over the last few years, and it constantly changes almost every single day. A lot of you guys have probably seen the introduction of AI and that's starting to do for businesses. But today we want to focus on what social media can do for your business. There's a lot of different information out there. I want to kind of iron it out a little bit for you, get understanding what it is. We're not going to dive into platforms on this, but we want to dive into how you can benefit from using social media for your business. My name is Steven with Business Growth Engine. We help small businesses all across the country automate, scale, and market their business. We focus mainly on veteran-based businesses because we're veterans. We want to teach veterans on how to actually scale in 2025 and beyond. So a lot of people know that they have to have social media for their business. That's a kind of a given thing, especially in today's economy. But the big thing that a lot of them don't understand is they don't know how to use social media effectively. They don't understand what it takes to actually be effective on social media. Guys, I'm telling you this straight up. The only way you're going to be effective is by getting in front of the camera. Just like this, putting yourself out there, creating content to be successful. If you're not able to create content for your own business, you need to get out of business completely because it's not going to be effective. You're going to lose, especially as the way social media is transitioning. It's starting to go to the point to where content matters more than anything else. But there's a secret to creating the content that you need to be successful. That's what we're going to dive into today. The nice thing about social media, the first thing is that you're going to be seen by your target audience. If you understand your target audience and you're able to go in there and you're able to see where your target audience is, if it's on Facebook/Meta, whatever they want to call themselves these days, if it's on Instagram, if it's on X, if it's on TikTok, whatever it is, you need to be where your target audience is. If you're not where your target audience is, you're going to fail. And that is a 100% guarantee in 2025. I'm telling you this 100% that every single business we've helped, if they are not on social media building an online presence, their business is slipping, they're failing, they don't know where to grow. Most people get their sources of information from social media, so you need to be on there. If you're afraid of being in the camera, that's perfectly fine. Get in front of the camera. People are going to call you fat. They're going to call you lazy. But the cool thing is that you're the leader of your business. You can change it based on the value that you give to your customers. The next thing it's going to help you do is it's going to help you grow your business. You're going to see all across the world that as people put out more and more content, that's what people are looking for. But there's a secret to that. So not just putting out content to where you're putting out your daily sales, you're putting out your deals, you're putting out in all these Facebook groups, TikTok channels, all of this stuff. You're just putting out all the cool things that you guys can do. That's not what we're talking about with social media. Don't listen to social media experts out there when they're talking about that. I'm telling you guys, this is the framework to grow in your business. What you need to do is you need to put out valuable content. You look at all the big leaders in the business, Alex Hormozi, Gary Vee, all of them, they're putting out valuable content to help you grow your business. If you're not able to do that, you're going to fail in your business. You have to be putting out valuable content every single day. If you're not putting out valuable content every single day, your business is falling behind your competitors. That's not what you want to do. You want to be able to scale. You want to be able to grow your business faster than your competitors. It is a winners take all market, especially in today's economy. You have to be able to focus. You have to dominate your competition. You can't just be friends with all your competition. You have to dominate them. You got to remember that business is war. If you're able to go toe-to-toe with every single one of your competitors, and if you go to competition with us, we're going to be putting out more content than you ever thought possible. So we're going to beat you. We're not going to let you win. That's a given. So if you're able to put out more content than your competition and your clientele sees that, if you're on the right audience and you're on the right platforms and you're putting out that content, you're going to scale a lot faster than your competition. Just because if your competition is working with a social media company and they're putting out 2 to 3 posts a week, that's great. You need to be putting out 2 to 3 a day. And the reason I say that is because 2 to 3 a week is only benefiting the social media company. They're only putting that stuff out because They want to make sure that they're getting money. They want to grow. You guys don't need a social media company in order to grow your business. You need to be putting out your valuable content, and the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you put it out yourself. Don't listen to social media companies with it, but grow your business the way that you need to. The other nice thing about social media for your business is that you can have one-to-many conversations. That's how you're going to be heard. That's how you're going to get in front of the right people. If you post something on social media, you have all the comments, you have all these people talking about it, you're able to go in there and you're able to talk to these people. You're able to teach them. You're going to have people that talk crap about you. That's perfectly fine. Don't necessarily ignore them, but talk to them. Explain your position, but don't get into debates with them, because that's where people start turning on your business. Business is a very powerful thing to run and to manage. And if you're able to accomplish that by having those one-to-many conversations, you're going to succeed in your business. Now, there's a couple other things that you want to do as well. One of the other things you want to do is you want to have live videos as well. So this is something that we're transitioning to. We're transitioning to live videos on top of the content that we put out, because the live videos allow you to interact with your target audience right then and there. You're able to see the comments that they have. You're able to see how they interact, and you're able to grow with them and teach them live. Now, not everybody's going to see that live video, and that's perfectly fine. But the other secret to that is that you can actually take those and you can repurpose them for other material as well. You also need to be creating reels. That's what Facebook calls them, reels. YouTube calls them shorts. All the platforms have different terms for them, but basically they're anything below a minute or less, because you want to grab the attention. You want to be able to provide that information. Now, what I always tell people is that you create the long form content just like this, and then you can take it, you can repurpose it, cut it up to make smaller clips to provide that information. We had a clip that was in one of our videos recently that just went viral. It garnered hundreds of way more views than any of our other videos because it was a short clip. Now, it was the same clip that we had taken out of one of our videos, but it went viral because it was a short clip. It got the attention, it got what the purpose that it needed to, and it was able to grow and foster that relationship with those people. So if you're not doing reels, you're not doing shorts, you're going to lose as well. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, and this is kind of one of the last things I want to talk about briefly in this video, is AI. AI is the future. Regardless if you want to admit it or not, you have to embrace AI. You have to stay on top of what AI is doing, what the capabilities are. Not only for the benefit of your business, because it can help speed stuff up. I'm not talking about just ChatGPT, but there's other different forms of AI out there. There's receptionist AIs, there's automations, there's all kinds of different AIs for your business. Every single business niche has an AI platform. Look at it, see what benefits you. If you're not embracing AI in 2025, you're going to fail. That's just a given. So if you're a small business and you're looking at dabbling in AI, you're already 10, 12 years ahead of where your competition is if they're not even using AI. You're able to speed things up. You're able to cut up videos. You're able to create text. You're able to create information at 10 to 12 times the speed of someone just sitting there writing it out. So you need to be able to embrace AI for what it is. Don't rely on it for the sole purpose of using it, but you need to use it as a tool in order to grow your business effectively. But the big thing with social media is finding your target audience. Be where your target audience is. That's how you're going to build those connections. Foster those connections. They're going to be able to grow your business. Once you're able to start growing your business, then you can have those one-to-many conversations to the point to where you can communicate with your clients. You can talk to them. You can inform them. Provide the value that they need in order to choose you as the market expert. If you're not able to do that, you're going to fail as a business. Keep that in mind. Now, we want to do a shout out to all the veterans out there that are trying to do this. Be yourself. Be who you are in real life and on camera, because that's what's going to set you apart. You're going to have those people that show up that don't want anything to do with you, and that's fine. You're also going to have those people that follow you blindly. So you're going to have both edges of the sword, but you need to be able to grow your business the way that you see fit. Be yourself, be human, and you're going to scale a lot faster than all these AI-generated content. But use AI as a tool in order to develop your business to help scale your business faster. Those are some of the key components of what you need to grow your business on social media today.